Hey everyone, my name is Regina and welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of the year again. It is time for a Sephora VIB sale haul. These are one of my favorite videos to film on this channel. I do have a few up from the past few years. I'll link them down below if you guys are interested and curious of what I got in the previous sales. But currently it is a spring savings event, so it started on April 4th for all Rouge members and it will end April 14th for everyone. So if you haven't had the chance to shop the sale yet, definitely make sure you shop the sale to take advantage of all the discounts. And if you're watching this video after the sale ends, let me know if you did shop the sale, and if you did, what were your favorite purchases. So I did go a little overboard during the sale. So during the first day of the sale, I am Rouge, so on April 4th I went into stores and I bought 2 bags worth of items. And then when I got home, there's a few items that they didn't have in stores. So then when I got home, I also placed an online order, and here's the box that came with my online order. And then I'm still waiting on one more online order, but that's just 2 like small things. Well, it's the same thing in 2 different shades. It's a lip product that's supposed to be delivered today, so I'm still hoping it comes by the time I finish filming. But first, let me start off with showing you guys what I do have, and it is quite a lot of items. But honestly, some of these are just repurchases, products I simply ran out of that I want to use the sale as an advantage for getting products that I would have honestly got full price anyways. And then some of these are new products that I'm very excited to try. So first, let's begin with all of the makeup items and then we'll move on to all the skincare. Surprisingly, this time around I did not get any hair care, so just going to be makeup and then skincare. So the first 2 items I have here are foundations. One is a repurchase and one is a new one. So the repurchase is the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. This one is in the shade Cadiz, and the one that I already have is actually a shade lighter than this, but I'm finding that it is too light for my skin tone, so I did want to get a darker shade, which this one is Cadiz. And I did swatch this in stores and it looked like it was a really good color match for me. So it just looks like this. I do love this foundation. I love the way that it applies and like the finish it gives to my skin. And obviously if I were to repurchase this, that means I do really love it. And foundations do take me a while to go through, so the fact that I finished the one that I already have and repurchases says a lot about this foundation. And also, fun fact, this is one of the first high-end foundations I've ever owned. I think I bought my very first bottle back in high school or university, and I still do love it, and I'm obviously still repurchasing it. So this is the first foundation I got. The second foundation is the Dior Forever foundation. The packaging just looks like this. This is a transfer-proof 24-hour foundation. And I've heard so many great stuff about this foundation, so I did pick it up. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but if it lives up to the hype, it'll definitely be worth it. So this is how the packaging looks like. Very luxe, very nice. And I think the shade match is also really good. I did get one of the girls working at Sephora help me color match, and I think she did a really good job. This looks like a really good match with my skin tone. When I tried it in store, it looked like it blended perfectly with my skin tone. I do, however, still need to try this out at home. I do find that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I'll try a foundation out in stores and it looks like the perfect color match, and then when I try it out at home, it's not the same. It looks completely different. I think maybe it's like the lighting at the store versus my house. It's like different, so sometimes it'll look like the perfect match in stores, and then when I try it at home, it's not. So hopefully that's not the case with this, because in stores it looked like my skin color, like the perfect skin color. So like, just watch it like this and I couldn't even tell where my skin was and where this foundation was. And I've heard a lot of good reviews about this, about how it wears, about like how it looks, and I'm really excited to try this. So I did get this in the shade 4.5 warm if anyone was interested or have like a similar skin tone to me. I have used up so many of my concealers. I still have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which is the one I'm currently using because I repurchased it recently. But all the other concealers I have, I use it up. So I did want to pick up some new concealers, so that's why I picked up 3. This one here is actually repurchased. This is a Huda Beauty Full Filter Luminous Matte Concealer in the shade Brittle. This one I've had before and I remember loving it, so that's why I just wanted to pick up another one. This concealer is super lightweight, medium to high coverage, like a very buildable coverage, I say. But one of my favorite things about this concealer is that it's lightweight. The Born This Way concealer is more like creamy and not very lightweight, but this one is so lightweight, but it's high coverage. It really does cover up my under eye circles, So I did pick up another one of this, one of my top 3 concealers. I would say my number 1 concealer right now is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer because it is so high coverage. It conceals my under eyes so well, but it is kind of on the thicker side, like a very creamy. This one is very lightweight, so comfortable under the eye, really good for like everyday use. And then I have 2 new concealers that I have not tried before. This one I've heard so many good reviews on, and this is like some people's like favorite concealer, like top concealer, and I have never tried it, so I had to try it now. So this is the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. This is the packaging, and then when you take it out, ooh, it's so pretty with the purple cap. But this is how it looks like. This one I did get it true to my skin color because I want to use this when I'm not wearing makeup. I did swatch this in stores and it felt super lightweight, very comfortable. And one of the Sephora girls there told me that this is great for everyday wear. And there are some days where I don't want to wear any foundation, no makeup, I just want to throw on concealer. Usually the concealers that I buy are lighter than my skin tone because I want it to be like a brightening concealer. But when I wear those concealers, you can like see where the concealer is because it is lighter than my skin tone. So that's why I want to pick up one that is my exact skin tone, so when I put it on you can't see that I'm wearing concealer, it just blends in with my skin tone. So that is why I picked this one up. And if I do love this formula, I will pick up one that's lighter than this just so I can wear this like when I want to brighten my under eye. But this is in the shade SB, and again I've heard that this is a really good lightweight concealer for everyday wear. Again, it does say it's a serum concealer, so I would imagine it to be like lightweight and hydrating. So hopefully that is what this is. And then I picked up the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. Sephora is 30% off during the sale, which is really good. So if you want to pick up Sephora products, this is a really good time to do so. And I've heard a lot of good stuff about this concealer as well. So I wanted to try this out, and it's also a very affordable concealer as well. So this is just how the packaging looks like. Very simple, very classic. It's like a nice glass bottle as well. Looks more expensive than like how much it is. But that is the other concealer, and this one is in 34.5, and I did color match this one myself, so hopefully it's a good color match. This one I did get like lighter than my skin tone, so I could use it as like a brightening concealer. Even the Huda Beauty Full Filter, this one's also lighter than my skin tone as well, also meant to be a brightening concealer. So those are the 3 concealers I picked up. And then the next product I got is another product by Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty Full Filter Color Corrector in Lychee. So I do already have one of these in Mango, and that's the one that I was recommended. And I just find that that one is too light for my skin color, and it almost makes my under eye look more gray. And I've been getting by it because obviously on top of the color corrector you put on your concealer, so it just conceals all that grayness. But I just felt like it wasn't doing the best job concealing my under eye. So I thought, let's get a darker shade. So I feel like a darker shade will do a better job concealing my like hyperpigmentation under my eyes and even like around my lips, because that's what a color corrector do. So I went into the store thinking I was gonna get Papaya, which is the orange shade darker than Mango. And then the girl that was helping me out actually recommended I get Lychee, which is actually a pink color corrector. So they have a light one, I think it's called Cherry Blossom, I might be wrong, I don't really remember, but they have a lighter pink one as well, and then this is the darker pink one, and then they have the lighter orange one, which is the one I have in Mango, and then the darker one in Papaya. But she recommended trying out a pink color corrector for my skin color and for like the issues that I have with like dark under eye circles. So this is how it looks like. So as you can see, it is very much a pink color corrector. It just looks like that, and she said this will really do a great job to color correct and also brighten the under eye as well, because that's a problem I have. I just feel like my under eye looks so dark sometimes. So she really recommended this. She's like, this will really work brightening up your under eye. And then that's just how the applicator looks like. Let me do a little swatch here. So yeah, it's literally a dark pink color. So really hoping this works, conceal and color correct. Not really conceal, but color correct my under eye. And then so I'm going to be using this, putting concealer on top, and fingers crossed that helps with my under eye circles. And since we're on the topic of Huda Beauty, let me show you the next Huda Beauty I picked up. So this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Blondie. So this is a repurchase. I've had this before. I think I've had like 2 or 3 before this, and I absolutely love the setting powder, and I ran out, so I want to repurchase another one. This is a dark yellow setting powder, and like I mentioned, this one is called Blondie, which is their dark yellow shade. They also have one in Banana Bread as well, which is the lighter one, but this is obviously the darker one because I do have a dark skin tone, and this works so beautifully for me, and it really does such a great job with my under eye. It really sets my concealer and brightens it. I honestly love this product. So that is how the color looks like. It's just like a dark yellow setting powder. Such a great setting powder, you guys. Highly recommend this one. Like, I feel like I will always repurchase this until I find one that I like more than this. I will continue to repurchase this product. Sephora was having this like a really cute promotion going on. If you spend a certain amount of money on Huda Beauty products, you got all of these things for free, and I haven't even opened this yet, so let's see what I have here. So this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder Puff Set. Oh my god, it's a powder puff, and it's in pink, you guys. That is so cute. Yeah, I didn't even know I got this. They just like added some things in my bag saying, since I like spent so much money on Huda Beauty, these are all for free, and I didn't even come home and see what it is. How cute. It's like a hot pink baked powder puff, and this cutest little one. That's so cute, and it's in pink, my favorite color. That makes me so happy. So I got that for free, and then I also got this from Huda Beauty. Oh, this is a mirror. So it's a glass mirror. That's so cute, you guys. It's a heart mirror. In the back it just has Huda Beauty. It's a beautiful purple color, and it is a mirror. Just try not to blind you guys, but it is a mirror. Oh, that is so cute. And then this one I saw because it was in a clear bag, but they also gave this huge purple bow as well. It is so massive. All the girls at Sephora was wearing it during like the sale, and it's massive. It's gonna cover like the whole back of my head, but it's such a cute color, and I do love bows, so I need to find like an occasion to wear this. But that is so cute. So that's everything I got for free. That is so exciting. I love when Sephora has these little like promotions going on. It's just, I love getting something for free, so this is so cute. Believe it or not, I never owned a beauty blender ever, and I thought it was finally time to pick one up. I've had makeup sponges. I've had one from Morphe, I've had one from Real Techniques, and I love makeup sponges, but I've just never bought the original beauty blender. And so again, this has been on the market for so long and has been like talked about so many times, but I just thought it was time for me to pick it up and try it out for myself. This is how it looks like. It's just a beauty sponge, and I usually use like brushes to apply my makeup. Like, I used to use makeup sponges, but I've been using brushes again. Recently I got my makeup done by a makeup artist, and she was using the beauty blender to apply and blend out my foundation and concealer, and my foundation looks so flawless. This really did a great job blending in my foundation, and I took that as a sign to get one of these for myself and try it out. I feel like I repurchased this product in every single one of my Sephora hauls. It's one of my most repurchased product. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Granite. This is what I use for my brows. I've loved this product for so long now. Again, it's what I use, and I love how this makes my eyebrows look. It's just a gel product. It just looks like this. So it's just a gel product. I'm currently out of mine. Like, I've literally been scraping it, so I'm glad I have a new one now. I just use this with the angle brush, and I just put it on my brows, and I love the way that my brows look. But I've heard so much people talk about their brow pencil, and like, more people talk about their brow pencil than the Dip Brow Pomade. So I thought, you know what, I do love Anastasia's brow product. I also love the Anastasia Brow Gel. So I picked up the brow pencil. I picked up 2 shades. So I picked up Granite as well as Ebony. So Granite is the black color, is the one that I have, the pomade. It's the one that I feel like it's gonna work for me because it is a black pencil. I'll show you guys how it looks like. So this is how the pencil looks like. And then it is just a black color. Oh, it's not. I just put lotion on my hand, so I feel like that's why it's not really swatching. But when I tried it in store, it did swatch. Oh, there. So it is like a black, a very soft black, I would say. It's right there. So that is Granite. And then I also picked up Ebony, and I've always been so hesitant to use brown brow product because my hair is very black and I also have darker skin tone. I have used brown brow product before, and I remember like once this girl literally called me out for my eyebrows. She's like, I could see the brown in it. And ever since then, I stopped using brown. I was like, no, I'm never using brown again. I started using black because when I use black, it just blends in so flawlessly with my eyebrow color because my eyebrows are black. But the girl at Sephora, the girl that was helping me, she said, trust me, use brown. Your eyebrows will look very like lighter and softer and more natural. And I was like so hesitant. She's like, just try it. Get the Granite, but just also try the Ebony. I feel like you're gonna love it, and actually prefer it over Granite. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. Why not? So I did pick up Ebony as well, which is the darkest brown they have. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. So one side is the actual product, and the other side is a spoolie that just looks like that, which is so convenient. So again, let's look at the color. So this is a dark brown color. Oh, they're so similar. What? They're very similar. Did I pick up 2 Ebonies? No, they're not. They're different. Oh, they look so similar. So actually, Ebony might actually work. Let me actually swatch Granite properly because I feel like I did it so lightly. I'm like, it shouldn't look the same. They look very, very, very similar. So that is the 2 swatches. Up here we have Granite, and then this is Ebony. They're very similar. Even the black one doesn't really look black. It looks like a dark brown. I'm gonna have to see how they look on my brow and how they differ. But swatch, they look very similar. Like there's like a slight difference, to be honest. I'm actually really surprised they swatched like that. I was expecting to look different, but I'm very like pleasantly surprised. And let's see, maybe I will switch over to a brow pencil after trying these because I've always used a gel product, but I've heard a lot of people do prefer the pencil. So maybe now I will start repurchasing the pencils instead of the pomade. Like, let's see. But I am really excited to try out these brow wizzes from Anastasia. Alright, so next we're moving on to my favorite makeup items, which are the lippies. I love lip products. So I picked up 3 lip liners from MAC. One of them is a repurchase in Chestnut. I have this, I love it. I'm running low, so I thought I'll pick up another one. And then these 2 are new. So I picked up Grayish and Root for Me. These are all different variations of dark brown lip liners. So first, let me show you the one that I already have in Chestnut. So this is how the lip pencils look like. They're just called the MAC lip pencils. I don't really think they have any fancy name. Yeah, they're just called the lip pencils. Just looks like that. This one is in Chestnut. Let me swatch this one. This is a beautiful dark brown color. Just looks like this. It's definitely more on the warmer side. This is just how the lip pencil looks like. This is a lip pencil, so you do have to sharpen it. And again, that is the swatch. And then I also picked up Root for Me, which is another dark brown color. Just looks like that. Swatch this one as well. Again, this one's new to me. It's actually very similar to Chestnut. I would just say it's a bit more red undertone, I would say. So that is Root for Me. Actually, it's not that similar at all. When I was first watching it, it looked very similar, but as you can see, they are very different. This has a more like red undertone, but but that is Root for Me. And then I also picked up Greige. This one looked very cool tone to me, so let's see how it looks in person. So this is the pencil, and then oh yeah, this is super cool tone. It's honestly different than what I expected. It's very different from the other two. It's like a very cool tone lip liner. It looks like that. That is not what I was expecting. It looks more gray than brown. I'm not really 100% sure how I'm gonna love that on my lip, but it's very different. I don't have anything like that in my collection, but that is Greige. I have two more lip products. If you had watched my previous Sephora hauls, you would see I usually go crazy with lip products, but this time around I really did contain myself and just got like what I really wanted to try and just try not to go too crazy, and I think I succeeded because I think that's good. I got 5 lip products, which is very like average in my opinion. So first thing I have here, this one is the MAC Sleek Satin Lipstick in Cream in Your Coffee. That's the packaging. It says Maximal on the packaging, so I guess that's like one of their collections, and it is a sleek satin, and that's the color right there, Cream in Your Coffee. This looks like a really pretty color for my skin tone. I did see this in store and I picked it up because I swatched it in store and it just looked really nice. I didn't try it on my lips yet. It just looks like a shade that I would really enjoy and definitely up my alley. So let's swatch that. Oh, it's so creamy. It feels so nice to apply. Very creamy. And that's the color. Definitely a color I would wear, and I definitely have colors very similar to this. That's a beautiful like mauve pink color. That's very nice. I'm definitely gonna enjoy this because I have lipsticks in similar shades like this and I do love it. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm really excited to try out this formula as well. I've tried MAC lipsticks, but I don't know if I've tried Sleek Satin. And this collection, Maximal, also seems new to me, so very excited about that. And then I have this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Big Lip Plump Gasm. So it's a plumping lip gloss, which I don't have too many plumping lip gloss. I don't think I have any. And I know like they're supposed to be very like tingling on the lips, which I'm very like iffy on. Like I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But this color just seemed so pretty, so I had to pick it up. And look at this packaging. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's pink. Oh, this packaging is adorable. It has like a lip here with like a little lip product. Oh, this packaging is everything. And then let's see. So it is a doe foot applicator. And then let's swatch it right here. That's so beautiful. I love this color. This is gonna look stunning on my skin tone. Look at that color, look at that gloss, look at that shine and that pigment. That is so pretty. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I've never tried a Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. I've tried their other lip products. I've tried a lip liner from them and like other stuff like that, but never a plumping lip gloss. And that color, I'm so excited to put that on my lips. Like, I'm really happy about this purchase just based on first impression. Alright you guys, so that is it for all the makeup items. Now let's move on to skincare. So I picked up 3 SPF products. 2 of them are repurchases, 1 is a new product. And I did want to restock up now that summer is coming. Even in the winter, I do apply my SPF. I apply SPF every single day in the morning. Even if it's gloomy, even if there's no sun outside, I do still apply my SPF. It's very important, and now it's just kind of like ingrained in me. But in the winter, I would like honestly apply it in the morning and just kind of forget about it because I don't even see the sun, and I just don't like remember reapply sunscreen. Like, that's just not on my mind. Even though you should, don't let me be your bad influence. Do reapply your sunscreen even in the winter. They say when it's snowing, it's especially important. Something about, I think like the UV rays kind of like reflects off the snow, and you should be applying your SPF especially then as well. I don't really remember too much of the science behind it, but it was something along those lines. So even in the winter, especially when it snows, you should be applying your SPF. but I usually forget, I'm not gonna lie. But if you're watching this, don't take this as a sign to only apply SPF once a day in the winter. Do reapply it in the winter as well. But in the summer, I'm always reapplying my SPF every few hours. I'm always on top of it, and I go through my SPF really fast during the summer months. So that's why I picked up 3. 2 of them are repurchases and 1 is a new one I want to try out. So first, actually, let's start with the new one. So I picked up the Kiehl's Beyond Screen UV Serum Lotion, which is a broad spectrum SPF 50. I've heard good reviews on this, which is obviously why I picked it up, but never tried it. So this is how the product looks like. Oh, and this is just how the packaging is. This is how it will look in the store, and then this is the actual product. And my main thing when it comes to SPF is it can't leave a white cast. Obviously, I think that is for everyone, but I don't want a white cast. And I heard that this one does not leave a white cast. So let's see if that's true. So it is a lotion consistency. It's a white lotion. And let's see how it blends. So I put a lot on. So let's see. You guys, that just, it's gone. That blended in so flawlessly, you guys. And where's the product? It's gone. It's just like a lotion consistency, and it just melted into my skin. That was so impressive. I'm so happy about that. A lot of products I've had experience with, when it's like white, it takes a while for it to like blend. I do know a lot of sunscreens that is a white product that does blend in and leave no white cast, but this was so fast. And I put like a generous amount too. Like, you guys, I'm really impressed with that first impression. And then I picked up 2 repurchases. So this is the Shiseido Clear Sunscreen Stick, also 50 plus SPF. So the product just comes in this little pouch, and it just looks like that. I ran through 2 of these already. I bought it for the first time, I believe, last summer, and this is my 3rd repurchase. I love this product, you guys. It is a clear balm. This is my trick to reapplying sunscreen over makeup. So when I'm out and about and I have makeup on and I want to reapply sunscreen, this is the trick. It's very easy to go on top of makeup, and it actually does work. I love this product so much. So this is, again, the Shiseido Clear Sunscreen Stick. And then I picked up the Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen. This is an SPF 40. I love this product because it is like a primer consistency. It's a clear product, so obviously it's going to go on like clear, no white cast. And again, it's a primer consistency, which I love. So this is just the packaging. It is the Unseen Sunscreen, SPF 40, and yeah, there's not much to it. I can show you guys how the product looks. So it is a clear, just like there, it's completely clear, and then obviously it's just gonna blend in like right into your skin, no white cast, very like beautifully. Like, I really love this product. I think I've also repurchased this like more than once now. I think like 2 or 3 times I repurchased this. So definitely a really great sunscreen product, especially if you hate white cast like me. Something really good to try out, especially if you have darker skin tone like me. Sometimes it can be really challenging to find a sunscreen that works and just blends in and doesn't leave like a white cast. So when I find products, like when I find sunscreen that really works for dark skin tones, I keep repurchasing it. Another repurchase is the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. I love this to remove my makeup. It just works so great to really like remove all that makeup, you guys. And I wear a lot of makeup sometimes, and this is so great. So again, it is the Oat Cleansing Balm. So basically I double cleanse. So this is the first step. So I would go in with this, remove all my makeup. It really helps take it all out. And then I would go in with another cleanser as like a double cleansing step. So the second step of the double cleansing. So I would go in with another cleanser just to really remove my makeup. And this stuff is so good. I used to use like makeup wipes and all of that, but that was just so wasteful. This is not wasteful because it's literally like a product in a tube, and it just works really great to remove my makeup. I honestly, I'm so happy I discovered this. This is gonna be the first time purchasing this. I think I just like literally discovered it like a few months ago, and I already used it up, and I'm so happy I have a new one. And then the next product I have here, this is a new product. This is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 6% Mandelic Acid plus 2% Lactic Acid Liquid Exfoliant. So I have used another liquid exfoliant from Paula's Choice, but not this particular one. So I did want to give this one a try. The packaging just looks like this. I do love a liquid exfoliant. I love how it makes my skin feel. Usually it makes it feel really soft. Again, I can't say much about this product because I haven't tried it yet, but I'm really excited to try this out. My under eyes have been so bad, so I picked up these eye patches. This is the Summer Friday Jet Lag eye patches. It comes in 6 pairs. I heard a lot of great stuff about this. It's supposed to be really good for like depuffing and all that, which I really do need. So it just comes in a little pouch like this, and there's 6 of them in this package. So it's supposed to be very hydrating. It's a non-slip hydrogel eye patch, supposed to soothe dry skin, depuff the look of under eye area, and supposed to keep your under eye refreshed, moisturized, and it's a non-sticky afterfeel, which is all great. And I do like using eye patches. I've used a few ones before, like in the morning before I do my makeup. I like to put one on and just kind of rest with it, or like do my hair while I have the eye patches on, and then I'll take the eye patches off and then I'll do my makeup. And I forgot the brand I have, but I have used eye patches, and I have found that they do work, but I heard a lot of good reviews about this, so I'm really excited to try this out. Again, I have used other Summer Friday Jet Lag products. I have like one of their, I forgot what it's called, but like that heavy moisturizer, like the face mask. I think it's called a Jet Lag mask. Love that. So I have really high expectations for this. And then I have 2 more skincare products to go through. Oh my goodness, you guys, this was pricey. It really hurt my wallet and my bank account. But the amount of good reviews I heard on this, I had to try it. This is the Clarins Double Serum. It's a complete age-defying concentrate, and it's on the pricier side, I will definitely say. But this, I heard, is a really good skincare product, but also a really good product to wear like under makeup as kind of like a primer. So I was like very intrigued by that. I mean, at least it's like a very generous bottle. It's like a very nice, like big bottle. And that's just how it looks like. Like I said, it's called a double serum. So essentially it has like, it's like a double serum. So it has 2 different serums mixed into one. Like this orangey color. Let me see if I know what the 2 serums are. So on the packaging, it says that is a dual phase hydric and lipidic system, if that means anything to anyone. And it does have turmeric extracts and 5 new pure active molecules. I'm very excited about this, and it's supposed to visibly firm skin, smooth wrinkles, refine skin texture, reduce pores, and give you plump, more radiant skin. I love all those words I just read. So again, this is a product, and also I saw a lot of people use this as skin prep, like under the makeup. It's supposed to make your makeup look that much better. So skincare and makeup product in one, I will take that. So again, this is the Clarins Double Serum. I also picked up this eye cream from Caudalie. This is the Caudalie Premium Crew Eye Cream. This was also not cheap. I mean, the Clarins was more expensive, but this was not cheap either. And it's so small. So this is how it looks like. Again, it's by the brand Caudalie. And it is an eye cream. And I love trying out new eye creams. I think I've tried like, I don't even know how many new eye creams. But every time I try a new one out. So this is the one I'm trying out this time around. Heard a lot of good stuff about it. I am getting older now, so I do want to do everything to prevent wrinkles. So using an eye cream every morning, every night is like a really good step. I've been doing that. I've been using an eye cream twice a day, and hopefully that will prevent wrinkles in the future. And again, I really like this packaging too. It's a really nice like tube. Usually eye creams are in like a tub, so it's like you have to like dig it out, but I like how this is just in like a little tube and you could just like squeeze it out. And whoa, look at the applicator. That is so cool. And I know these like applicators are like kind of like cooling, so this is supposed to really help your under eyes. Oh, that is, I did not know that. I did not know this is how the applicator looks. That is so nice. Very convenient, just to like apply your eye cream. That was a very pleasant surprise. So again, that is the Caudalie eye cream. You guys, I quickly went downstairs to check if my little online order arrived, and it arrived. It was not supposed to be delivered until later in the evening, but amazing timing because it just delivered as I was about to end off this video, so I can show you guys the last 2 items I got. So I did pick up 2 new lip products to try out. They're both the same thing, just in different shades. So I've been hearing, oh my god, I hate this like packaging. It's like fluff all over the place. It's like the padding of the packaging is like, it's like fluff. It's like everywhere now. But anyways, I've been wanting to try out these Laneige lip products. It's just been all over my TikTok lately. So I got 2 shades to try out that I thought would look really good with my brown skin. So these are the Laneige Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. This is the packaging. So I picked up chocolate frosting, which is the brown color, and blueberry jelly, which is the purple color. And I saw swatches online and both of these looked so pretty on brown skin. So this is the packaging. So this one is chocolate frosting, and then this one here, this one is in blueberry jelly. So it looked like really nice shades for brown skin. These are supposed to be very glossy and very pigmented as well, so I'm really excited to try it on my lips. They're supposed to be even pigmented than the Summer Friday lip butter balms, which I do love the Summer Friday lip butter balms, but I saw like side to side like comparison with this and that, and this is supposed to be more pigmented, so we'll see. Maybe this will be my like new favorite lip product, like lip butter balm kind of products, like tinted lip balms, I guess that's what these are. So that's the 2 shades, and then the applicator just looks like that. How fun is the applicator? It's like this like bouncy cute little applicator, so that's how it looks like. So really excited to try these out. I've heard nothing but good stuff, so I'm excited to just put this all over my lips. So here are the 2 swatches of the Laneige lip serum. This one here is in chocolate frosting and this one is in blueberry jelly. Do you guys see the pigment on these? They are so pigmented and so glossy. I was so pleasantly surprised at how truly pigmented these are. I was not expecting it to be this pigmented. It's absolutely stunning. I thought chocolate frosting was going to be my favorite out of the 2, but this blueberry jelly is seriously calling my name. But they're both absolutely stunning shades, especially if you have brown skin. Oh, these are so pretty. That is everything that I got during the Sephora sale. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.